Hi, everyone. So today I'm feeling really proud of myself. I just want to talk about something that's been coming up for me. I feel like so moving to LA is pretty much like the biggest thing that I could do. Like it's definitely pursuing a dream. It's the biggest way that I could have that for me personally that I can do that. So the thing that I've been experiencing a bit is that because of that intensity of how big it is, like it's taken a lot of steps to get to this one, and readying myself, my mind, and my body for this moment of living in LA, pursuing my dance career. Um, but because it is that biggest last step, and now I'm here, and it's like doing the work. There's gonna be other steps, but like now it's here. I'm here to work. Is I've just been noticing, yeah, like my ego feels really vulnerable. Like I feel like there's this place whenever you really pursue your dreams, your ego, your body will tell you like danger, like major, major danger. Like stay, like it's trying to keep you safe. And because I've been having a lot of moments of feeling very unsafe. Like I've been noting and experiencing like a lot of anxiety in dance class. I've been feeling yeah, just kind of like floaty a little bit. Like, but another thing that I've noticed is that like any like anger that I have or sadness or shame, especially like guilt, is finding anything it can to latch itself onto something like an event in my life or um, it's finding anything to like almost convince me to not do this. And I think I don't know. I'm maybe I need to look at some videos of people who've really pursued dreams, and I wonder if this moment has come up for them too, of their ego really contracting and being like, no, like we need to live a safe, normal life. And I'm sure. I mean, my guess is yes, because I'm experiencing it and I know that it's valid. And I just kind of had that breakthrough today because something came up in my life that really triggered me. Really, like there was a moment where I was pissed this morning and I wanted to make a different choice. And so I just told myself to pause. I always remember when my brother has told me, like, if you are super, super pissed, like, just take 30 minutes. Like, no questions asked, no reasons why, just take 30 minutes. Even if you're still raging pissed at the end of the 30 minutes, like, just take it. And so I was like, okay, this happened. I'm really pissed off. And I even had like a message that I know I would have regretted, like typed out, ready to send, that I know would have picked a fight. I know would have kind of created a lot of chaos for today in general, for me and for others. And I remembered that, just that moment of like, just wait. Just wait until you cool off just a little bit. Like, whatever you need to say gets to be said, but like, just wait just a second. So I took a shower and I got ready, and then I made a different choice. Like, I felt a little bit calmed down after that, which I wasn't expecting to be honest, because I was really mad. But yeah, I'm just finding, and then I had kind of this breakthrough as I was coming to work this morning of this is what my ego is doing. My ego is finding anything that it can be super angry about, super depressed about, super ashamed of, to convince me to not do, because like the path that I'm following is going to be the ultimately vulnerable path, and there are going to be painful moments. That's almost guaranteed. But what my ego doesn't know is that there are going to be painful moments in life no matter what I do. And I'd rather that pain be from stretching myself to my absolute limit, to like going to where I want to go, rather than the pain of being stagnant, the pain of regret of not doing what I think I'm capable of, the pain of knowing I had more potential inside of me and I didn't access it. Because that's not a pain that I want to deal with. It's just not. And so even just recognizing that and just feeling like the truth of that sink into my body of like, oh my God, I'm experiencing these emotions so intensely because I'm doing the most vulnerable thing ever, to come out here and dance, and to have the audacity to think that I'm good enough to do so. Which I don't know if that's true, but I'm going to find out, and I'm going to work as hard as I possibly can to become the best dancer that I can. Because what I want to do with that is create the world that I want to live in. And the world that I want to live in is one where people like me can do that. The world that I want to live in, and the things that I care about so much, like my vision for the world that I want to express through dance and through music and through art and through my life, are sustainability for the planet. That's always my number one. I have a really deep connection with the planet, with the universe. I feel the fact that I'm a piece of it at all moments. And at times I do feel the world and the earth like crying through me. I do. I feel the pain of the planet at times through my body, literally physically. But so I want to use art as a method of healing for the planet, and as a method for other people to wake up to the reality of it. And if I can do that, that's a life well lived in my terms. It's something I'm really passionate about. I know that us as humans, if we can fly to the moon, if we can create an entire computer with all the information in the world that's on it, and this is like an iPhone 1. I know, I have a crappy phone. Like, if we can create that, we can turn this whole story around. We can turn this story of pollution, of deforestation, of, there's so many things, my brain just frazzles, of sex trafficking, of domestic violence, of child abuse, of animal abuse, of litter, of trash, of wastefulness, of disrespect for the planet and for others and for ourselves. Like, I know that we can turn all those stories around, because us as humans, if we work together, are capable of incredible things. And I know that I am not alone. I don't know where all my other warrior friends are out there that feel the same way that I do, in the intensity that I feel it, but I know they exist. And I know that not all people are connected to that fact of that they're a piece of the planet. And like, that's my job. I don't know why, but this is my job. I feel beyond compelled to be a servant to the planet. I'm a servant, and my job is to enroll others in joining me in saving the planet, and saving ourselves, and saving each other. I don't know exactly how it's all gonna come about yet. I really don't, but I know that it's possible, and I know that I will put in the work. I will put in whatever work it requires. And for me right now, what that work looks like is washing my Hydro Flask every single day so that I don't use a reusable cup or a single-use cup. The work for me is skateboarding. That's work. I'm putting in work so that I'm not using fossil fuels. And that's for me. I'm not saying that, I understand not everybody can live that life right now, but I'm want to do everything that I can in my life so that other people can find their ways in their life to make little changes. I choose to be vegetarian because it saves a ton of water for the planet, a ton. And to protect the animals of the earth. Because a lot of the deforestation that is happening on the planet is due to cattle ranches. It's for cattle to be raised on. So a lot of rainforest in South America is being cut down for that use, for farmland for that. So Yes, that's what I have to say today. I'm proud of myself for identifying just having that moment of pause. So I can live my life from a conscious place and not from a reactionary place. It feels so good. It feels like better than I feel like I won something today by doing that. After definitely feeling and noticing for several months of my inability to catch it, or my ability to only catch it after maybe some hurtful words were said, or some hurtful words were said to myself too, where I let myself hurt myself um, through an interaction. But to just have that pause is like life changing. And I mean, everybody says that. Everybody always says that. But to take it into action takes something. It takes magic. It takes true awareness of what's going on around you. So thank you. I am going to work out and dance now. Have a wonderful day. Happy Friday.